Hold on. I don't know if it's gonna focus, but if you can't see that, that says I have not posted in about 3 months. Now, a lot is happening in this video. Um, a lot has happened over the time I have not posted. Um, for one, I moved. I moved. If you couldn't tell, I have this prison bed in the background with my pillow. It's like a pillow for like a desk. Foxy, hold on, how I pointed up. Foxy plushie in the background. Um, with my blanket. You can't tell, but right here is some luggage. Cause I literally I moved from Phoenix area, Arizona, to Goodyear. I mean, not Goodyear, Arizona. I did move from Goodyear, Arizona to Houston, Texas. Um, I literally just got here. I got here on the 14th. If I could legally show you my boarding pass, I would, but I can't. But just trust me, I got here on August 14th. Yeah, 14th. I literally have not been here for a day, and I'm already back recording because a lot has happened. So for one, I have not been posting because I literally have not been home. I haven't had my PC. I haven't had my computer. I haven't had anything to post with. I mean, I could have posted. I could have streamed a little bit, but like, yeah, y'all don't want to watch me stream. Be suck at Madden. So what I did was I was not like I couldn't. It wasn't that I did not want to or nothing. I literally couldn't. Like I couldn't record any videos. Um and that was for that was from basically the beginning of June till now. Another big thing that's happened in this video, a face reveal. If you watch me from my Omegle videos, which a lot of you guys came from, which if you're wondering why those videos are deleted, I'm not proud of the content I made at that current time. I was copying a trend, and I can fully admit that that's not me. Like none of the stuff that I did was me. Um, but y'all don't know me, and I want to get into that in this video. I also want to give you guys a little story time about what happened this summer because that'd be fun, and then I'll just end the video. But yeah, the face reveal. I really didn't plan on this being a early face reveal. I don't look good right now. I look super sweaty. I'm in a Naruto t-shirt. I didn't even get my bed right, but I love y'all so much that I had to get back here. Speaking of y'all, oh my God, we almost hit 100 views on my last video. Like, listen, I was like marveling at that pretty much. I told all my friends about it. I told my uncle about it, and I was just thinking like, bro, if let me say this. I've been like doing this YouTube, trying to make a YouTube channel, just you know, with a burning passion, and I still have that passion for years. Like, I'm talking like fourth grade, even before fourth grade. Like, let's say third, yeah, third grade. So I was 8 years old, 8 years of continuously doing YouTube, and I never get bored of it. I never get bored of it. And one day I do want to react to my old YouTube videos. That's probably be the next video you see up. Actually, don't think it will though. I think I'm gonna do a reaction video, but like reacting to my old videos because I was so much of a Dashy XP, Dashy Games fan and a Dan TDM fan, and you could just see it in the content I was making. I was trying to copy those guys, and that goes back to me just not being me. So I decided, hey, I'm gonna be me. Um, uh, so yeah, I just wanted to say thank you guys because if 8-year-old me would have saw that this video would have got almost 100 views, man, I can't even stop smiling because I just know this man would have literally be like freaking out, like, oh my God, we're famous, like, where do we go into YouTube? We're going to VidCon, where I'm gonna see Dashy and Dan and all these people, and like I would have to sit down with him and be like, this is only the beginning, like this we haven't even started. But it is a big accomplishment, and I do want to thank everybody, even though not a lot of that correlated to subscribers. I don't know why, like why y'all not hitting that subscribe button. And speaking of hitting that subscribe button, man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you never miss another banger. I want to say thank you for almost 100 views. Almost 100 views. We're 3 away. So, yeah, hey, it could get 100 views, but you know, I sometimes question myself with the dedication that I put into anything I do. Um, if a lot of you don't know, I want to touch on myself. But a lot of you don't know, I am 15, turning 16, going into my 10th grade year. Actually, I start school on Wednesday. Going to my 10th grade year, and I, you know, wanna I wanna make something out of this passion I've had, because my mindset is I have to finish what I started. And 8 years ago, I started a YouTube channel, and eight and for 8 years I've been trying to grow and improve and just be better as a human, and not only as a human but as a content creator. um and I've been on all platforms. I've been on YouTube, I've been on Instagram, I've been on Vine, I've been on TikTok slash Musically. Yes, I was there for the Musically days. I was there for the days, and this is about to bring me so back. I was there for the days when Rice Gum was throwing diss tracks at Baby Ariel. If anybody knows about those days, you know that's like prime YouTube right there. Um, so I've been in this internet stuff for a while. I wanted to also talk about a little bit about me, because I don't tell you guys a lot about me. Yeah. So my name's Orion. It's spelled Orion. Like the constellation. Yes, like the constellation. I know it's hard to believe. People will never say my name right. I've heard Orion, Oron, Ori, Orion. I've heard Oreo. I've heard Orin. My personal favorite, Rion. Just Rion. Just forgot the O and just put Rion. That's my favorite. But yeah. Um, my name's Orion. I'm 15 years old. Like I said, I'm going into my 10th grade year. Gonna have fun. Gonna have fun. I don't know if a lot of my classmates from my new school are gonna even watch this, which I wouldn't really care. I'm not there to make really friends. I mean, friends come, friends come. If friends don't come, friends don't come. I just think about making friends in high school. It's harder than elementary, because in elementary everybody was so friendly and kind. When high school, people are usually secluded. They don't, they have trust issues, stuff like that. So can't really get people to come out their shell. But I'm there to play ball and get to college. This is a really good school, so I like it. Um, I obviously like to play video games. I told you I like to play. I like to watch sports and stuff. I live with my mom and my two siblings. I love to death. Um, I play basketball, and I used to play football before I tore my quad. Um, and anything else? Oh, and my favorite color is blue. So that if your favorite color is blue, uh, type twins in the comments, because we're twinning right now. But yeah, so that's just a little bit about me. I don't really talk about myself too much.
Much later.
The story time. So while I was in Arizona, while I was in Texas. So let's take you back, guys, back to while when I first came to Houston, the original time, right, in this summer. So I came to Houston. Right, we're staying in a hotel. We're just, checking it out, stuff like that. And yeah, so I we were staying in a hotel, and I was talking. I was like trying to make friends and stuff. So I was going on these like friend apps, and I met this one girl who I won't say her name. Um, but I met this one girl, and instantly when I saw this girl and I met this girl and I talked to this girl for like 5 seconds, I fell in love. I'm gonna be honest, and like I feel dumb thinking about it, but I fell in love, and I'm uh not even gonna not even gonna lie. I fell in love. Um, and it was super. Oh my god, my eyes are watering. It was super easy because she was just like the perfect girl, everything I needed. Problem was she lived in Ohio, so it was
Really, nigga?
ooh, like long distance. I don't know. I've never done long distance that far away. I've done long distance from like I'm not seeing you outside of school. I've done long distance from like you're in a different city than I am. I've done long distance from you're in the next state over, and I literally can drive like 6 hours to come and see you. I've never done long distance to the point where it's like I have to hop on a plane to if I really want to come and see you, or you have to hop on a plane if you really want to come and see me. Or I have to drive like 20 hours. And that was, you know, and so um learning so much, bro. No, no, not this. I'm never this tired. But yeah, so I was like, I didn't really care as much as I probably should have. Um, because obviously I'm making a story time, so this girl's not. The things didn't go well. So I met this girl, and she was nice, super down to earth. I have no animosity towards this girl, even though she did me absolutely terribly wrong. You're gonna see why, or you're gonna see how I have no animosity towards the girl. Super down to earth girl. She is so she's like she was just so broken when I met her, and I think that I was there. I was just a temporary band aid for and you know I've been that. I've had that, so I know how it feels, and I know how it feels to have that. And it doesn't feel good to be that, and it doesn't feel good to have that at the end once you realize it was just a temporary band aid. Um, but but yeah, I fell in love real quick, and like we were just talking, and you know and the first problem that happened was, I don't know if it's just me, but in the talking stage, like with this girl, I wasn't talking to anybody else, but apparently this girl was, and she was talking to this other dude whose name started with a J. Um and I was caught off guard because I was like, we're in the talking stage right now, like you're supposed to be loyal, but she was like, I love him, and yada yada yada. And I was like, hey, like you're gonna have to choose me or him. And I don't want to put it like that, but that's how it's gonna be. You're gonna have to choose me or him. And she chose him, or no, she chose me. At the end of the day, she blocked him, to my knowledge. And we went on about our business. And so I was like, okay, no more mishaps, like smooth sailing from here. And it was not smooth sailing. We had our problems. We argued a lot. We did a lot of like like pettiness and toxic things and things that we really shouldn't have did, especially for us being so in love. But how long can teenage love really last? is the question that you got to ask yourself whenever you get into a relationship as a teenager. It's a question I had to ask myself when I got into a relationship with that girl, and I was like, this love really can't last unless you're ready to put like everything down for it. And as a teenager, you're really not. Like, when are you ever ready to like just like stop everything you're doing and put your full on effort into one singular person? Like, I know I wasn't, but I was at the same time. Like, I did it. Like, I stopped talking to every girl I was talking to at that point. I like literally wasn't like answering my DMs. Like, I get thousands of DMs from girls, not even thousands, but like, I get a lot of DMs from girls, just saying I'm cute, slide in the DMs, and I wasn't responding at all. And usually I respond, little hard eyes, yada yada yada, but I didn't respond at all. Um, I was super loyal, and I felt like I did a lot for this girl. I felt like but she obviously didn't care for me enough to spare my feelings and try to work things out. So we ended up starting to date, and we didn't. I don't even think we lasted 2 weeks. I don't even. I might be gonna say lasted 2 weeks because I don't think we did. I think we lasted about a week and a half, and then
Yeah, that brother's starving.
I don't know, she was done. So, you know, the day before, like, okay, so one day, I think it was like a Wednesday, me and her on the FaceTime, and we FaceTime like all night. I mean, I'm talking about all night. It's the summer. We don't have school. We don't have school. Like, we're not doing anything. We're FaceTiming all night. Like, that's all we're gonna do. FaceTime all night, every night. Get to know each other even more, and get to, like, just do what a normal long distance couple would do. And we decided, and I was just sitting there, and she was like, Orion, hold on. And she hung up the phone, and in my mind, I was like, okay, she's gonna go call her aunt, because her and her aunt are close, or she's gonna go call one of her like her sister. She's gonna go, do something, call her grandma, somebody. She's either calling or she doesn't want to talk to me no more. So I was like, but nah, that's not it, right? We was just cool a couple seconds ago. So I don't get a call back. So I'm like, okay, this girl must have fell asleep. I don't get a call back in the morning. I don't get a text back in the morning. I text her. I don't get a text back. So I'm like, okay, that's weird. So I try to call her. Doesn't pick up. So I'm like, all right, that's even more weird. So I text her best friend, and but before best friend responds, I call on a house phone. I'm like, does this girl really ignore me? Um, and another dude picked up, and it didn't sound like the dude did not sound like anybody that she's ever been around, but it also didn't sound like it sounded like a grown man, like a grown man. So I'm like, okay, this is like not like her cheating on me or something. At least to my knowledge, I'm like, all right, like this is not her cheating on me. So I was like, okay, I don't know what's really going on. I don't know what's really happening, but I don't like it. So I text her best friend, and finally I get a response from this girl, and this girl like breaks my heart. And I could I have the text still, and I could just summarize the text for you guys, or I could read it. I'm gonna read it like where are my text messages? I'm gonna just read it, fully read it with no I'm gonna just read it. Okay. She said, "So Orion, I know you feel like I ghosted you, which this girl stopped talking to me for 3 days straight, from Wednesday to Friday. I didn't get anything. I didn't hear jack shit. So I know you feel like I ghosted you or whatnot, but like not gonna lie, I had some shit on my mind for a little minute about long distance, because it's like I don't even think I want to continue to do this. I'm not really feeling long distance no more. Like, it's just the whole wait, and I'm very impatient. And then I did have a talk with my granny like a couple of days ago, and we talked about school because school's coming up. And I started to think about it more. Like, I think I want to focus on my school and shit, which I can respect that, but the funny part about it is we have talked about that before, and this girl, like me and her had agreed, like we're not gonna let school get in the way of this. I'm gonna come see you. Like the whole plan was for me to go to my father's house and for me to get a rental car. I should be 16. I should be driving, and I was gonna drive over to Toledo, Ohio, and without a but like I was just gonna drive over to the next day because from where my dad was in Southfield in Detroit Southfield area, um, and from Toledo, Ohio, it's only an hour 30-minute drive. So I was like, okay, like that's not too bad. I can drive an hour 30 minutes at 16. I know I can if I put my mind to it, especially on the highway. I know I can. Um, so that school stuff I just thought was total BS because we had talked about it, but it is what it is. And she said, and I started thinking about it more. Like I want to focus on my school and shit. Because when school was around, I was in another long distance relationship before. I did not know that. Uh, and when that happened, I was slacking at school, and like this time I want to be on top. Like I would just want to focus on me, and like if I knew I wasn't sure about long distance, I would have told you a while back, but I didn't think too much of it because I feel like everything came so fast. But I was cool with it because you just came to me when I was going through something, and you were and I were there, but you were there for me and made me feel like I wasn't alone and felt loved and wanted, like which I appreciated you for that a lot. So I'll give you that. You was a sweet, kind person, and you could just find you somebody else that is actually for you. And again, I didn't ghost you. I was reading your text, and I was supposed to text you back, but I didn't even want to see you hurt but I came to the realization I just hurt you even more with not telling you and went mute. So before I even continue the whole entire paragraph, this girl not only like did not answer my text. So she admitted that she was seeing my text and not answering him, which in my opinion is ghosting. She blocked me on TikTok so that I didn't know that she was still posting on TikTok. Blocked me on and blocked me on Snapchat, so I couldn't text her back on Snapchat. And then once she sent me that message, she was like, something happened to my mic. I don't know what it was. I'm sorry for that. Um. But yeah, I'm gonna just start from where I started. So basically, before I even finish that, literally, this girl and me, um, we had talked about school, and oh my god, I forgot where I was. I was talking. What was I? Oh yeah, so this girl had ghosted me. Like she admitted to seeing my text messages and just not responding. She admitted to not like really like she admitted to not feeling long distance, which she should have told me a while ago. She admitted to oh my gosh, she said something. What did she say? I forgot. I literally oh yeah, she blocked me on TikTok. So I couldn't see that she was still posting on TikTok. She was still posting on TikTok while ghosting me and having a grand old time and stuff while I'm sitting over here confused. And she blocked me on Snapchat. And then after she sent me this long paragraph text message, she blocked me on everything besides Facebook. Uh, so I couldn't text her back, which is like, in my opinion, a dick move. Cause like we could have talked this out, but she didn't want to talk it out. And I'm not holding nothing against this girl. Like, super sweet person, super funny person, but I wouldn't really get in a relationship with this girl because this is not the first time she's ghosted me. Especially not for 3 days. Okay. So I apologize for that, and that was wrong, and I do apologize for just wasting your time. But yeah, I'm just not feeling long distance no more, and nor do I want a relationship because I do want to focus on school, as I said, and I don't want to slack on school because of it. Because my family don't play that at all. My family doesn't play that at all either, and I know I can hold a relationship while especially a long distance relationship, while going to school and playing sports. So if I can do that, she could have did it. But we're two different people, so I'm not even gonna put that on her. Um, cause I know how I'm gonna be. I ain't eject. Used to like going to school or doing my work because of a relationship. So I'm cool on that. But yeah, I know this one go hurt though, and I'm sorry, but I'm just doing what's best for me. And I never really put myself first, and I have a chance to now. Then again, I don't even think we was going to fully trust each other anyway because of how far we are away from each other. But then again, I don't know what it was like. Uh, but I didn't want to go through what I was going through all over again because I used to stress a lot about who they with, what they were doing, and I used to just overthink till I couldn't no more. So yeah, I just don't think long distance is for me no more. I just feel like it's not my kind of thing no more. So you could block me or whatever you please or do whatever you do, but I am done. And I just said wow and kept it at that. She blocked me before I could even reply. We could talk it out. But yeah, so I literally could we could have talked it out, or she didn't want to talk it out, and that's just that. Moral of the story is, and I'm telling you this, I told you this, I embarrassed myself on the internet for this because I wanted to say, if you are young and like, single, getting into these relationships, don't expect much. I learned that a long time ago, but I felt as we get older, we gradually learn maturity, but no, we don't. We become super immature, and even the most mature people, like I consider myself mature. A lot of people consider me mature. They do immature things. I do immature things all the time. Um, but thing about me is I'm not gonna go out and tell somebody, A, we are in a relationship, and then go ahead and leave that person and ghost that person for 3 full days. And you should learn from this experience. Not, I mean, you can laugh at me. I don't, I'm laughing at myself too, because I made a mistake. I made an easily avoidable mistake. Once this girl told me that she lived in Ohio, I should have left it alone. But you know, got to my head, um, and all that. So I just wanted to, make a whole message and say, don't go into relationships um blind. Get to know the person first. Which I think I got to know the girl pretty well, as much as I could, but obviously didn't know her enough because I wouldn't know that she does immature stuff like leave you on red for or leave you on ghost you for 3 days, block you on TikTok so she can have a grand old time without thinking about you, um, or she can overthink on TikTok. I don't really know what you want to call it, and I don't hold anything against this girl at all. I mean, I protected her privacy because I don't want anybody to get mad at her or anything. I just put this out there because I want to say this is like terrible. That was a terrible way to handle a breakup. And this is for any age. I mean, if you're a teenager, if you're an adult, if you're married, don't like communication is a key part of life. It's a key part of life, but it's a most importantly a key part of a relationship. If you're not communicating with your partner consistently and telling them how you feel, and if the relationship is not open to communication where you could tell them how you feel, it will never ever 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 work. I don't care what your partner has to give. I don't care if your partner has the most smoking body ever. Like, I mean, she got, yeah, like she built like curves in all the right places. I don't like she's the most perfect. She cooks, she cleans, they cook, they clean. He goes to work, all this, he got so much money, he got a nice car. None of that will work if you're not communicating. If you don't communicate your needs, your wants, your desires, no matter where you are, no matter if that's in the bedroom, no matter if that's in, regular life, you're never gonna succeed with a relationship. You're never gonna be able to take a relationship anywhere because you won't communicate. And that right there was a prime example. Because this would have I wasn't hurt. I didn't cry, but I was a little weirded out by the situation because of how she handled it. That is a perfect example of how not to break up with somebody. 100% the best example anybody can show you, and I'm showing it to you. This example happened to be, and I want people to learn from this example that I'm not saying you can't trust nobody. I'm not saying don't go out here and date girls. You should want to date girls or boys or whatever you like. No, nobody's judging. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't judge, but do it without going in blind. And if you know you are not the most mature person, communicate. I'm telling you right now, everything about that whole situation could have been totally avoided. From us even breaking up in the first place, could have been avoided. But from her ghosting me could have been avoided if she would have just said, I'm not feeling long distance. From her blocking me, everything could have been avoided. From the way she handled it. I'm not mad that she broke up with me. I'm not mad. I could care less for real. That's not my problem no more. She's not my problem no more. I don't think about her. I just thought about her in that moment, and I was like, today as I was thinking about a video idea, and I was like, let me give her some relationship advice. Let me tell some people about myself. Let me sit down and talk. But like, I don't think that people understand how much communication really, really, really does matter. It matters so freaking much. And it matters more than you even know. And I don't want to drag this on too long, but like, communicate. Communicate with your partner. You have a problem? Oh, I would like you to lose weight. I would, not because you're the way you look, but because of your health concerns. I would like you to, what I'm saying, I would like both of us to go on a diet. I want both of us to go on runs more, spend time with me more. Let's go spend time with the kids more. Like, let's go out, and what I'm saying, I want to visit my parents a little bit more. Can we like make time to go visit my parents some like once a month? You know, something like that, where it's like you're communicating what you want, and y'all both communicate why or why not that might not be able to happen, or why not that will be able to happen. But as long as you are communicating with your partner, bro, it will expand your relationship to a whole nother level. I'm telling you, those relationships that really last are relationships that are filled with communication. All right. Well, I don't want to drag this video on too long. Um, we touched on a lot today. I hope y'all learned. I hope y'all learned a lot about me, relationships, my life, what I've gone through, my challenges, and my successes. Um, this was a longer video, so I'm not expecting a lot of views on this. But if you could watch it to the end, hey, I congratulate you, bro. And you know what? Put 100 emoji in the comments if you made it to the end. I love you guys. I'ma see y'all. I'm gonna see y'all after this video is uploaded. I think I'm gonna post tomorrow. Peace.